it's Grace. In this video I want to talk a little bit about changing channels and from my original channel, which I started 4.5 years ago, to this one. And I had tried back and forth a few times, but it never did really change it until recently. But I did still have videos on those original channels, and so I started uploading some on that. And then all these community changes, I said I'm going to put those channels that weren't monetized, I'm putting it on private, and just continue with this one and another small one, really small. I have. But one of the things about it was the people that were on, not everybody, but some of the people that were on that other channel, they had different kinds of views than mine, and they assumed, I guess because of my accent, and then I'm Texan, that my views were the same as theirs. No, they weren't. And that started causing me problems. Basically, it was like after February, after we all got demonetized for not having met that, people were joining different channels, and it took a while. I didn't do videos every day. It took a while for people to see, I think for myself. I don't claim any party, any ideology, any of that. I think for myself, and some people just call that independent and maybe middle of the road, and whatever. I don't use any of those to define who I am. I think for myself, and I don't let anybody tell me how I'm supposed to think. Of course there are laws and rules, and we're not talking about that kind of thing. If that's a law, rule, whatever, yeah, okay, I see it. I'm not going to just go against it. But I'm talking about just the way we think about things, and they kept assuming that I would, and one of them just got really rude, really rude, and yeah, and that's not my game. Now, I had that channel, making videos on it for 4.5 years, that original channel, and I really had stopped for about 2 years in the middle of it, or 2.5 years, and so on and so forth. And then I started losing. I tried to get back to doing, that channel like I liked it, and it just wouldn't, I just couldn't feel the same. So, I just didn't feel the same about it anymore. And it really, it was weird to me. This channel actually had people that, and still do, that they want to hear what I have to say, and they're not wanting to just state their opinion in opposition. And I would ask, what do you think? But it was so much in opposition, and some people will tell you how you're supposed to think, and you don't think right. And yes, I had at some point I did put my comments to where I have to approve each one of them so nobody else sees them. And yeah, so I would do that. It just didn't have that feeling to it. It's kind of like when you live in a town or something, and the town has a whole totally different view than you do. It just didn't feel right. I have had this experience. I've lived in places where the people had a totally different, not everybody, of course, this is not everybody in any of this, but the people had, totally different views. Those people, the majority, let's say. And it's rough. It's not like a healthy environment for a person who thinks about things in a different way. So that was, I was trying to do a vlog, but the opposition, even though other people wouldn't see much of it, still, it just didn't make it feel right. And I've been online, different kinds of social media since 1990. Okay, so yeah, if something's not, doesn't feel right, but I kept trying because that was the one that was closest to monetization again. If I had had them all together, they would have been monetized. One of them would have been monetized, no problem. But no, I'd separated, like a vlog and shopping and stuff on one, and then the other subject on another, and like that. But I just felt like that was right, because you lose subscribers of the way people do. But like I said in another video, I'm not really caring so much about that. Again, I don't see that happening soon in any of these new channels, because this one is a really small one with 60 something right now, subscribers, and the other one has 9. So I don't see, because I never really used them on a regular basis. And I only started them maybe a year ago. I don't know, but one of them wasn't even a year. I don't think. I think it was April of last year. I think both of them were April. And I just really never used them because I had those other channels that I had for so many years. But now, like I said, with that community thing, those are stuff that I want to keep. I don't want people striking it and stuff like that and have to worry about all that. And I'm just wanting to do these kinds of talk, vlogs, whatever. When people would get on your channel and, like I'm 55 years old, and there were people who thought that they had some kind of a, maybe because of my accent, it always speeds up my, I think almost always, when I upload something between the video, once I start to upload it, it speeds it up just a little bit. It makes me sound younger. And I'm 55. I don't need somebody to tell me how to think. And sometimes it would be people who are younger even. Like, you should look at this way. And I'm extremely educated, by the way. I was a career student, some called professional student. And some of the stuff they would say, it just amazed me. You need to look at it this way. Like they are the authority, they are the voice of authority, and I need to listen to them. No, they weren't. And some of it was pure BS. Basically stuff they were repeating. It was pure BS. And that's how I'm supposed to think because they said so. No, that life doesn't go like that because you say so. So, no. It was, what do they call it? A mismatch. Yeah, but they would still do it. Still comment. So, on this channel, if I'm going to try really hard to remember to state that this is how I think, so people will know from the start. You will be blocked. I blocked a lot of people, because they were telling me, bossing me, trying to tell me that I'm wrong. If you have your views, you use your own channel, whatever's, within the law. You use your own channel. You don't use mine to say it's your this is like it's your platform. And, you're going to tell the person, me, who's making these videos, whose channel it is, my channel, how I'm supposed to think. You have your own. Really. I'm not going to allow that kind of thing anymore. And I did stop allowing it. And before I even thought about, doing these approved ones, seriously, I would delete them. You block it and it deletes them and they can't comment on your channel anymore. It was just started getting really annoying. I don't have a problem. People have their own thoughts, their own ways of looking at stuff. That's their business. But don't tell me how to think. 55 years old and people still try to tell me how I'm supposed to think like they are. Oh, unbelievable. The nerve of people. Like really, they have some authority over you. When did that happen? I don't recall you becoming my what? My what? Nothing. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I decided to get out. I think I'll do another video about all that whenever I get out of the store. I'll talk to you on another video. If you want to subscribe, click the circle. If you want to watch another video on this channel, you click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share if you would, and I'll talk to you on another video.